Here's another Latin twist on a popular favorite, beef lo mein. Come on, let's get started. Okay, so I have to admit, this is quite an easy Latin twist because in Peruvian cuisine, there are many different cultures within that cuisine, including Chinese Cantonese culture. So it's not unusual to go into a Peruvian restaurant or household and see Chinese influences like the wok and food ingredients like soy sauce as a staple. As a matter of fact, in Peru, there are these Peruvian Cantonese restaurants called chifas. And in these chifas, you'll always find stir-fried dishes. One popular stir-fried dish, Lomo Saltado Tallarin. Lomo simply means beef, saltado means stir-fry, and tallarin means noodles. So let's get into it. Let's start with the sauce, which includes a ginger garlic paste. I just pureed ginger and garlic with a teaspoon each, water and oil. I also made an ají amarillo paste. This is Peru's famous yellow pepper that is used in many dishes and is what makes this sauce pop. I boiled the peppers and then pureed it until smooth. In a container, add half a cup of soy sauce. Here I'm using tamari, which is 100% soy and no wheat. Traditionally, you would add red or white vinegar, but I like using rice vinegar. Add a quarter cup. We're also adding a third cup of beef stock. As well as a couple tablespoons of oyster sauce. Add a teaspoon of the ginger garlic paste and 2 tablespoons of the ají amarillo paste. Stir to combine. Now let's prep the veggies for the saltado. Cut and peel 1 red onion. I'm removing the heart of the onion, which is the most potent part. Then cut into half-inch slices. You want your vegetables thick so that they maintain some crispiness. I'm going to do the same with the red pepper, yellow pepper, and I had some green pepper, so we're going to throw that in as well. Here we're using plum tomatoes. You can use the whole tomato or you can remove the pulp and seeds like so. Cut in the same manner as the other veggies. Cut some green onions into 1-inch pieces. And chop some fresh cilantro. Now it's time to make the Lomo Saltado Tallarin. But first, okay, when it comes to stir fry, there are a couple things that you need to understand. Mise en place, meaning everything in its place, everything that you need for the recipe is already prepped out and ready to go. Because whatever you're cooking is only going to be in that pan for a few minutes, you need high intense heat. And lastly, a little bit of fat. It's very crucial that you don't add too much fat because what will happen is you'll be frying or actually boiling. And that's not what stir fry is about. So now that you know the 3 components of stir fry, let's wok. Traditionally, this dish uses plain spaghetti for the noodles, but I like to use bucatini pasta because it's thick and it stands up to the weight of this saltado. I almost forgot one of the main ingredients, the lomo. I'm using top sirloin here, which I cut into bite-sized pieces, and I season it with kosher salt and a teaspoon of the ginger garlic paste. I heat the wok on high until it's smoking. Now I'm adding a little bit of canola oil. Only use fats that have a high smoke point. Add the sirloin and sear on one side without touching until it looks like this. Then stir the beef for another 30 seconds. Now add the red onions and stir fry by pushing the food forward in the pan, then quickly jerking it back and repeat. Add the peppers and cook for 30 seconds. Add a little more oil if needed. Add the tomatoes. Then add the sauce along the edge of the pan so that it begins to caramelize. Add the cooked bucatini and toss with the other ingredients. Add more sauce if needed. Finally, add the green onion and cilantro. And here we have a Latin twist on beef lo mein. Lomo Saltado Tallarin. Que sabroso. Thank you so much for watching. If you really like this video, don't forget to like and share. Hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all new content. And remember, food can look good, but if it doesn't taste good, then your cooking is in vain. So make it sabroso.